musician traveling the world for gold. Somebody's made of plastic and some other things I love. Won't you come along with me? There's no time for rejection. Hold on tight, such a delight. It's Brian's Wrestling Collection. Me.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian Hardy and welcome to another episode of Brian's Wrestling Collection. And today here on the show, can't believe a year has already gone by. It's the WWE Ultimate Edition New Generation Arena. Let's get started. How about that last Pro Wrestling Crate box with that Owen Hart t-shirt, by the way, man? The thing's awesome. I'm excited about this. I've got good news and bad news before we even get started. Holy crap, this thing is amazing. Holy crap. The bad news is I didn't realize that I was going to need batteries for this thing. I had a feeling. I've seen some people's videos and stuff, but I forgot. So I'm not going to be able to light the entrance stage up just yet, but we can try to check this bad boy out. The old New Generation box made by Mattel. Oh, holy crap. Man, this thing is insane. I can only imagine how I would have felt if I was a little kid opening this, but it's equally just as awesome. So we've got some ring steps right there to start out with. I'm going to be holding on to everything that's in this box. The early WWF days, now WWE, now known as WWE, the entrance stage. This thing is really cool. I've seen a few spoilers here and there from people about it. And yeah, it does take some batteries, so button on the back here. We'll get into all that a little later on down the line. Hopefully by the end of this episode, I will edit it and have it to where all the stuff is together. So I'm not actually going to show you guys me putting this whole thing together, but I do want to go over everything that's inside the box here. So another thing here is going to be the ring parts to the frame, so that's pretty cool. Excited about that. Like I said, we're keeping all this together. Wow, okay. So now you have your first part of the entrance. So once you set the entrance up, you're going to have the crowd right by the entrance. So that's pretty cool. They made that out of cardboard. That was a little extra added bonus that none of us knew about until they were, I guess, deciding upon packaging and stuff like that. So that's cool. Here we've got more, got the turnbuckles and all the pieces that go to that, so that's exciting. Holy smokes, man. So we've got two Ultimate Edition figures. The third will be coming at a later time. Don't know when yet, but I was one of the people that ordered the ring in time to get the Macho Man with the commentators playset and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to that, but they said that shipped separately, so I'm excited about it. But for now, we've got Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And the only way you could get these two figures was to purchase this ring. So first off, you've got Big Daddy Cool Diesel and his box. That's amazing there. He's got his, his vest and everything like that. 6'10", Detroit, Michigan, finishing maneuver, the Jackknife Powerbomb, and his career highlight was he was WWE champion. Fun fact, he beat Bob Backlund for the belt inside of Madison Square Garden that same night. My dad and Gilbert wrestled the Head Shrinkers on that card. So, Doink the Clown. I don't know if this is supposed to be the Matt Bourne one, the Ray Apollo one. It doesn't matter either way. This is an amazing Doink. 5'10" from Parts Unknown, and his finisher is the Whoopee Cushion. So once again, the only way you can get the Doink the Clown Ultimate Edition figure and the Diesel figure was through supporting this New Generation ring. So I'm like, man, this is amazing. In this box here, looks like we've got some direction sheets, which is cool. More ring pieces. We've got ring ropes and turnbuckle pads and all that other stuff. Like I said, I don't want to bore everybody to death with having to sit here watching me put it together. We've got the ring mat and everything, but maybe we'll do like a couple snips here and there of all that stuff, but that's cool. And then here on the bottom again is the secondary set of crowd, so we'll do a nice setup on that. I don't know where I'm setting this up yet, but it's humongous and it's cool. Ring skirts. So this was another perk of if you backed this new gen ring. This is the first time that WWE Mattel Creations had put something together where, the original thing was you were going to get 4 of these no matter what. We knew that. That was how it was sold to us. It was, you know, the World Wrestling Entertainment old school logos were sold to us. But then if so many people backed it, we ended up getting these as extra. This is the WrestleMania ring skirts, so there's 4 of those. That's amazing. And then there is 4 of the WWE, WWF back then, in your house skirts as well. So wow, how cool is that? That like we didn't even know we were gonna get that, and we ended up getting that. So that was cool. Now we've got wood frame pieces for the ring that look like planks, which is pretty awesome. Can't wait to put all that together. And I think that is pretty much it. That's an empty box in there now, so we're definitely going to hold on to that. We're going to go into another video, and hopefully by then I'll have the whole thing set up. So let's do it. Alright, so on the back of the box we've got the Diesel and Doink the Clown with the entrance and the ring. Come down here, we have unlocked at 5,000 backers the ring, the Diesel, and the entrance. Then at 7,000 backers, we got the Doink the Clown in on the deal and the In Your House ring skirts. And then here, we got the In Your House ring skirts and the WrestleMania ring skirts at 8,000 backers, and those steel steps, which are awesomely amazing. They're right there. And yeah, we're just going through the motions. And Mama Hardy's putting stuff together, like she always does, being awesome. Some may call it pure laziness. I call it pure awesomeness that I really don't have the energy to do all that. So my wife was like, do you want me to do it? And I'm like, heck yeah, I do. If you're willing to do it, do it. All right, so we already got our first humongous party foul. These little tiny cheapo connector pieces. That's what happened. So we've got 3 on. 1, 2, 3. Went to connect the 4th one, and I guess because of the tension of the rope, when we went to connect it in there, this snapped off. So I pray to God that this isn't going to be a humongous Mattel issue where I'm going to have to call and they're going to pull what I've heard they've pulled on a few people already, where it was like, you've got to send the whole thing back. Some guy complained the other day that his ring skirt little piece here on the end, the rubber band part, snapped, and that basically they made him pack the whole thing back up and send it back, and said that it was going to take a copious, ridiculous amount of time for something as simple as that tiny little strap piece to be fixed. So, yeah, I don't really like to be the butthole about this kind of stuff, but that is so freaking corny and cheesy that I went to put that on and it already snapped while trying to put it on the pole. So, I guess I'll keep you updated. Alright, here is the entrance. This thing looks absolutely amazing. There's Lex Luger in front of the entrance, which is really cool. And yeah, that's that. So it's all lit up. Looks like $1 million. That probably is the coolest part of this entire get up for sure. Like I said, we've had some ring malfunctions, sadly, but this is how the whole thing would have looked set up. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's turn this light on here. So there's the ring. This has to be the best set of steps that Mattel has done, honestly, so far yet. As you can see here, it's got the handles on it and it comes apart and stuff, so that's great. So yeah, that was really cool. The aprons are awesome. A lot of pros to it, you know, like this is the only con, and this kind of upsets me a little bit. And but besides that, everything else is rock and roll. This is really cool. Thought that's a nice touch with the crowd on each side of that deal. So that's cool. So I'm glad I got the entrance lit up to show you guys. Oh, what a lovely morning here in Linthicum Heights. Anyway, little update on the Mattel situation at hand. Basically, they're giving me the runaround. So I was trying to be as kind as I possibly could be in all of my emails, and sent like 3 or 4 emails to them, never got a response on anything. So then I put them on blast on Instagram and literally was like, yeah, I'm still not getting answers. Like, what the hell is going on with this? Like, you know, you wait a year. That's the thing. And normally I'm not like this. I swear I'm not like this normally. But the thing is, you wait a year for a product to come in that you spend $250 on. And I'm seeing everybody else, you know, post how awesome their stuff is. I've seen a couple people say they've had problems with it, but for the most part, you know, everybody else has said, like, I don't know why people are complaining. Like, you know, my stuff turned out awesome. Well, if you're one of the many that had stuff that turned out awesome, awesome. But if you're one of the few like me who had stuff messed up, I've heard many stories so far, and my story's not good, because at least you guys got, well, send your stuff back and blah, 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 and this and that, which sucks. But I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting any help with them at all. And I'm like I said, I couldn't even get a password reset to find out what the status of my Macho Man figure was. So, yeah, kind of cruddy, like a 32-year-old man complaining, you know, about some toys and stuff like that. But when push comes to shove, that's a lot of money. Like, that's not a tiny chunk of change just to be throwing around on, you know, something that was crowdfunded. And I thought that it was going to be amazing, and everything in it was amazing except for that little piece that broke on the ring due to, you know, I guess the tension of the ropes or whatever the case may have been. So I got the runaround again. I got an email from them this morning telling me to call their whatever line and blah, 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 blah between the hours of 9 and 6. So I'm going to call them, and they're not going to like me, probably, because now that I've got the runaround so much and passed around to so many people, now I kind of got to be an asshole, and I don't really want to be, because people that are assholes don't ever get the products that they, you know, want to on a timely fashion, or it comes all messed up and damaged and stuff. But usually I'm Mr. Nice Guy, and I guess it doesn't pay to be a nice guy and try to send people polite emails and stuff like that, because you just get the runaround like this shit. So it's frustrating. It makes me angry. I'll keep you guys up to date on the situation at a later time.